Good morning, Jayhawks. My name is Madison Kane.
And I'm Bhavin Balgaman. Welcome back to the JNN.
Looks like it's that time of year again.
Yep, trash cans filled with red wrappers, half-eaten boxes of chocolate, broken hearts.
How's your heart, Bhavin?
Never used, never broken.
Mine's still intact. Here with some love to share about last quarter are Anthony and Archana.
Good morning, Jayhawks. My name is Anthony Herzl.
And my name is Archana Hurry. This quarter was action-packed, wasn't it, Anthony?
Certainly. There's a lot of action, especially at the holiday volleyball tournament.
All the speaking is getting boring. How about some singing?
Why, certainly. Families and friends were serenaded by Jericho High School and Jericho Middle School students at the Winter Chorus concert. And in fact, almost blew right by, just like all the snow recently.
Speaking of winter magic, Shakespeare's 12th Night came to the stage.
Here's a peek at their performance.
From the elegance of Shakespeare to the creativity of the runway, the spotlight shone on Jericho High School students during the annual Fashion and Talent Show.
Let's take a look at how students are showcasing their talent and style.
From the runway to the podium, Jericho High School students performed in the Poetry Out Loud competition. Students were given the splendid opportunity to bring powerful poetry to life.
Jericho's winners were junior Sonia Tariq and Aaron Sue, and they will move on to regional competition set for February at the Walt Whitman Birthplace Museum.
Coming off of winter break, students and parents attended the annual Curriculum and Community Service Fair.
I certainly hope everyone was able to make wise choices about their classes for next year.
The new quarter started with the Year of the Snake and a festive dragon dance hosted by the Chinese Honor Society.
Here's a glimpse of their dance.
Well, this has been quite the whirlwind of a quarter, wouldn't you say, Anthony?
Indubitably. This has been Anthony Herzl.
And Archana Hurry with the Jericho News Network.
That was a lot to process. I'm mentally still at the volleyball tournament.
All right, it's time to really back in with a quick round of hot or cold.
Really?
Hot or cold, Punxsutawney Phil.
Cold. We have ChatGPT now. You're useless.
Hot or cold, Beast Games.
Hot. And no spoilers. I'm only on episode 2. Enough of that. Now let's let the real hot or cold team do their job. Take it away, Shay and Zoya.
Welcome to Hot or Cold, where we share the good and the bad of pop culture news with you. I'm Shay Gang, and I'm here today with Zoya Khan.
So Shay, what's up with the cowboy hat? It's definitely a fashion statement.
Well, ever since Beyonce's country album, Cowboy Carter, won Album of the Year, I've decided to embrace my countryside.
Well, speaking of the Grammys, many music listeners have been disappointed with some of the outcomes.
Many people on social media were displeased as there were many great contenders for Album of the Year. Let's ask our Jericho students.
Hot or cold, Cowboy Carter for Best Album? Cold?
Cold. Cold. Cold.
Although Billie didn't win any awards this year, I still hope she drops another album ASAP.
Speaking of ASAP, rapper and husband of pop sensation Rihanna, A$AP Rocky, is on trial for a 2021 alleged shooting of high school friend A$AP Relly. He could now be faced with 2 counts of felony assault and may face jail time.
Let's see what everyone else thinks of this controversial star.
Hot or cold, A$AP Rocky?
Cold. Hot.
Hot.
Cold.
It seems to me that his career is looking a little rocky.
Agreed, but on to later topics. You know what is a real fashion killer? Polka dots. According to Us Weekly, polka dots are taking over. I love it.
Do you think any of our friends are wearing them right now?
Let's go check.
Hot or cold, polka dots?
Cold. Hot.
Hot. Hot.
Ah, chills. Literal chills.
On that note, we will see you next time on Hot or Cold. This has been Zoya Khan
And Shay Gang. Now back to Madison and Bobbin.
Those social studies teachers sure do have style.
But I prefer the science department. Shout out Mr. Y. Take a look at this teacher feature.
I am hydrogen. It's the first element.
Gallium is the coolest metal on the planet.
Carbon, because it's the element of life.
I would be carbon because I like to bond.
Carbon.
Definitely carbon.
Dependable carbon.
I'm going to say tungsten. It could withstand enormous pressure.
Iron. Strong, durable, resilient.
Probably be iron.
Silver.
Gold. AU.
Neon. Because I shine.
I'm going to have to go with a pretty precious metal. Because if I get to choose, why not be precious?
Definitely Clarkin. We've been teaching forensics together forever.
Crowley Sakali, because that guy can build anything.
Tim Strout, because he has everything.
He knows how to do like a lot of odd things.
Sure why? Because I think he'd be able to help us survive the conditions the best.
Hey, Miss Valentino, she was my co-teacher and she's pretty organized.
Miss Reese for the good times. Valentina was just like my BFFs.
Miss Rochford, she would like know outer space.
We have to be Miss Randone because we're attached at the hip.
I would absolutely be Miss Rochford because we are, if you haven't noticed, attached.
My lab partner got a huge chunk of pig stuck in his eye.
One of the students dropped the hot glass and it went down the thing and caught the lab on fire.
My lab partner, after producing 2 liters, that's right, you heard me, 2 liters of urine, spilled it all over me in my lab notebook.
A kid left it on too long, and I set off the fire alarm, and it was raining, so everybody hated me that day.
I accidentally knocked all the beakers and all the glassware off the desk and everything broke.
Fairy sounds.
Siren.
I mean, talk about teachers who have chemistry.
Good one, Bobbin. Nowhere else you can see a lot of chemistry in action?
No, where?
Among our sports teams at Jericho High School.
Of course. Here with the Sideline Scoop is Skylar and Charlie.
Hey Jayhawks, welcome to the Sideline Scoop for Quarter 2, Winter Sports Edition. I'm Skylar, Director.
And I'm Charlie Scharf. Let's start by sending a huge congratulations to our boys wrestling coach, Mr. Brodsky, on his 300th career win. The team won their Dick Drop Cup for the first time in 14 years and are looking to qualify for counties. Skylar, did you know that we have our own girls wrestling team this year led by Coach Schauder?
I do, thanks to sports journalism. Juniors Mo Chen and Jim and Her earned all-county and qualified for the New York State Championship.
Pivoting to the court, junior Sadie Krinkle is less than 60 points away from her 1,000th career point. The team is on the path to making the playoffs.
The boys team is locked into the playoffs thanks to the outstanding performances from seniors Guri Chada, Dev Ann, Ben Orr, and Josh Rubin.
At the lanes, the girls and boys bowling teams are both rolling their way to the county tournament.
I guess that's the one sport where you can get 3 strikes and still be winning.
Or 5 strikes and around Mr. Herbal will buy a cheese fries. Anyways, let's do a rundown, get it, on winter track.
Punny, Charlie. For the boys, Edison Lee is a conference champion in the 1,000-meter run.
On the girls' side, Race Walker, Rachel Lee, and hurdler Victoria Kruger are both conference champions.
Wow, my legs are tired after hearing that.
The swimming and diving team ended as Division C champions, and Tristan Yang is the top Nassau diver for the 3rd year in a row.
They're sending 6 swimmers and 1 diver to states.
The fencing teams are always so pointed in the right direction.
Touche! Ashka Shah ended with a 28-3 record and took 2nd in the county.
Samuel Yu, Victor Gao, and Arthur Wing have qualified for the individual tournament in boys fencing.
Good luck advancing this season.
Springing ahead, for the first time ever, girls flag football is here. All sports are set to begin on March 17th. Don't forget to submit your paperwork on Family ID, which opens on February 10th.
We're looking forward to a successful spring. This was Skylar, Director.
And Charlie Scharf giving you the Sideline Scoop.
Now back to the studio with Madison and Bobbin.
Madison, what are you doing? We're in the middle of a broadcast.
Chill, I'm playing Block Blast. I'm at Combo 80 right now.
This is literally the reason why they want to ban devices. You are the problem. And now about the potential device ban, here's Sunny and Janice.
Yes, I got a new high score. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Janice Kwan.
And I'm Sunny Kamaji. Recently, the Jericho Board of Trustees has been discussing a change to our existing cell phone policy.
Currently, it is up to teacher discretion about the use of cell phones in class, but expected that students do not use them unless instructed to do so.
Students, staff, and parents were surveyed about a possible stricter policy that would ban phones during the entire school day and restrict other personal devices.
Obviously, this has raised concerns, and our team wants to see what students and teachers think.
I do think if kids were not on their phones, they would focus more in class.
I would probably ban phones. Well, like I said before, it helps the kids learn better and it helps them stay focused, locked in, and this way they can learn better academically. I think there are certain circumstances where you do need your phone, like to text your parents.
You need them for certain circumstances. There's a lot of games, and trust me, I have some on my own phone too, that can be really distracting. But it can also be really useful for getting information really quickly.
There are definitely some kids who can control themselves and others who can't. And I think those who can control themselves should have their phones, and those who really can't, like, resist their phones should not, like, get them taken away, but they should be, like, restricted more.
The board is scheduled to discuss this issue further at their February meeting.
This has been Janice Kwan
and Sunny Kamaju.
JR Echo News.
Well, can I get it back after the broadcast?
I guess that'll depend on the final district policy.
Well, as we wait to find out what that will be, here are Patty and Lily with what else will be happening during quarter 3.
So, Patty, do you have any plans for Valentine's Day? Nope, my love life is in shambles, but at least I'll be celebrating P.S. I Love You Day. Students, be sure to wear purple on February 14th for P.S. I Love You Day. You know, Patty, I think we both need a relaxing break after all the tests this week. Oh, I guess we're in luck. School will be closed from the 15th to the 23rd due to February break. As we return, the last week of February will be flying by as we have more exciting news coming up. It's time for Battle of the Classes.
Prepare to rack up on battle points throughout the Spirit Week and cheer on your class on the 28th. Hey Lily, which grade will win this year?
Well, isn't it always the seniors?
Don't jinx it! Go seniors!
This is exciting, but that's not all we're looking forward to. Come see High School Musical on March 6th to March 8th.
That's right. Make sure to buy your tickets for a musical at 6:30 p.m. in the auditorium.
I'm sure it will be muy bien.
Why are you speaking Spanish?
Maybe because World Language Week is coming up.
I almost forgot. World Language Week will take place from March 10th to the 14th.
We encourage you to practice your languages. I sure will.
Continuing the fun with languages, Diversity Day is coming up on March 18th.
We can't wait to learn about all the different cultures and see all of your amazing performances. Anyways, that's all we have for today. This has been Lily Mark
and Patty Yen for Jnn Announcements. Back to the studio.
Well, that's a wrap. Enjoy the break, everyone, and come back ready to battle.
But don't prepare too hard because you know the seniors are going to win. This has been Madison Kane
and Bhavin Balgaman, JNN News.
Hot or cold pajama day?
Hot.
Hot or cold Walter Kirby Wednesday?
Definitely hot.
Hot or cold seniors for tug of war?
Cold, juniors for sure.
Hot or cold Anderley winning knockout?
Always hot.